Hi, my name is Derek and I'm the Design and Development Director for ScrapRight Software. This video is all about compliance, a very important topic in our industry. Because of that, we've paid special attention to making sure that this particular feature is easy to use and it's full of visual cues to make sure that you gather the proper information. So let's take a few minutes here just to see how ScrapRight handles compliance. Okay, this is our compliance setup screen, which will allow you to choose which compliance rules you want to enable on a global level at your yard. Once these are selected, you can apply them to individual materials and they will be enforced on your tickets. You can choose from requirements such as images of materials and customers, delay rules, driver's license capture, signature, fingerprint, and more. Next, let's go over an actual example of the compliance features in our software by creating a simple two-item transaction. I'll begin by adding a material with relatively few rules attached to it in unprepared steel. Notice that the compliance status of this ticket immediately went to non-compliant. You can view which information you need to gather on your ticket at any time by clicking on that button. So far, our ticket requires a picture of the material and a current driver's license. To take a picture, just enter the gross weight of the material and it will automatically be saved. If I click on the compliance status button again, you can see that the image requirement has been satisfied, but the customer info still needs to be gathered. So let's add a customer by clicking on the Find icon in the interactive ticket and search for him in the database. When you select the customer from the grid, he will be added to your ticket. Since the driver's license has been recorded and since it is also current, our ticket is now compliant. Next, let's add another material, bright and shiny copper. Since this material has additional rules associated with it, our ticket again goes into non-compliance. Let's go ahead and enter the gross, the tear, and even edit the price of this material. Upon clicking the compliance status button again, we are shown that we still need to gather a thumbprint and a signature. Alright, let's start with the Thumbprint Capture device. This device is FBI approved, it's rugged, it's reliable, and it's the only thumbprint scanner out there that's also ScrapRight approved. What you'll have your customers do is when they're ready to be paid out, you'll have them stick their thumb on this pad, and then your cashier will click on a button that will cause that light to go red, and what that's doing right there is it's actually taking a picture of my thumbprint and saving it to my ticket. Here's how that same process looks on the screen. Okay, so the last piece of information that we need to gather in order for our ticket to be compliant is to get the customer's signature. Our signature pad has a 4" by 5" LCD display that can show your disclaimer directly on it so that your customers can read it prior to signing it. And again, here's that same process from the ticketing screen. Also notice that the ticket has gone to compliant and it is ready to be paid out at this point. Okay, so let's go ahead and pay out this ticket. Let's click on that Payout Ticket button. It's going to take you to our Pay window. At the top there is an IP camera where you are taking a picture of your customer at the Pay window. You can choose to pay this ticket out by cash, check, AP, ATM, or wire, or any combination thereof. In addition to that, you can choose to pay and email this ticket, pay without printing, or pay and print this ticket. If you pay and print, you're going to get a copy of that printed out. It's going to include all the information on your ticket, including the thumbprint and the signature. Thank you for taking the time to watch our compliance demo. This is just a small glimpse as far as what ScrapRight handles in the area of compliance. We do automatic uploads like Texas DPS, Leads Online, BWI, and others. We handle all your police reports. We handle CRV and your state reports. So anything that your legislature can throw at you, we can handle. More than likely, we already have it. So why don't you give us a call at 877-897-6422. One of our sales guys would be happy to show you the entire program and answer any specific questions you may have. Give yourself about an hour to do so. There's a lot to it, but it's well worth it. So thank you again, and see you next time.